you park. Where we're going to begin with anyway is the very last street at the very top of Ocean View. It's probably a mile and a half up from here. Once we get past the guards, there are about 4 more cul-de-sac streets that go off to the right. This is the last street. It's Manistee is the name of the street.
Say it again.
Manistee, M-A-N-I-S-T-E-E. There are 3 houses there, all of which have serious structural damage. We're going to go to the one that's the furthest back. So at the end of the cul-de-sac on the south side of the street. It's 2008 Manistee. They now have some people there that are helping, and one of their neighbors brought in a little bobcat, so they're doing some work there. The house that's next door to them, in other words, the second back from the cul-de-sac, is owned by Pat Anderson. Some of you may know her. She's the president of the Chamber of Commerce in La Cañada. She has some family there, and they now have their contractor there to kind of assess what's going on. And I've told them we're coming, and so we're going to let them tell us kind of what to do. But it's going to primarily be bucket brigade and people, you know, loading wheelbarrows and getting the mud out of the house. There's also some need to help, particularly at that house. It's a 2-story house. I think they're going to have needs to help them bring things out of the house and load them into their cars. Pat Anderson's daughter also lives up in that same area and is there to help kind of supervise. So they know a big group is coming. Of course, I didn't know exactly what the count would be, but so they should be prepared to kind of tell us what to do in terms of the activities. We are the only volunteer group that's being allowed in. A number of other people have volunteered, but because we're organized, because we have, you know, as I told them that many of you were involved in helping yesterday at the wood houses and in other similar projects, so that's the reason that that we're willing to let us help. But we need to be very mindful of the fact that they're going to be a little skittish about, you know, liability and having all these folks there. So we just need to keep that in mind and you know, stay on task while we're there. So that's the bottom line. I think once we help at the first 2 houses, we'll see if there's too many of us to be able to effectively help. There are many other properties that have not as serious needs, but have needs. And so we can also certainly help with other...
What kind of group are you guys?
LDS Church?
I work with the Sheriff's Department. We just lightened up the load up there. So
Oh.
you'll have better access to get up there.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, we're getting ready to go up. We're just kind of organizing and then go.
Nice, because people up there are very, very testy about the homes that were lost.
Yep.
So you got to be courteous. I know you will be, but be courteous to everybody. These people up there are very edgy.
Okay,
Yep.
appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Okay, now...
We also have these vests that may help alleviate some of the fears. You know, make sure they get back
Well,
to
I was going to say, these are the Mormon Helping Hand vests. You've seen them in the church news and the like. Please use them. I think they will help identify who we are. Plus, I think it'll make people feel comfortable. I need to get them back because we're going to continually use them. We only got 75 of those.
And we've got about, looks like we have about 65, 70 people here now. Just going to do a rough count, so we'll probably fill them up. And as other people come, they can still come, we'll use them. But, you know, let's grab one of these, particularly the drivers. Make sure you have one, because it'll, I think, help you get by the sheriffs.
And it'll just make people a lot more comfortable to not think that there's a bunch of, you know, looky-loos around, that we're part of an organized group and you know, everything's under control.
Should we bring tools, shovels?
Shovels, buckets, wheelbarrows. That's really what's most needed. So yes, and we should put the tools into any of the pickup trucks that are going up, and then that way we can maximize the people in the cars. President Woodhouse.
Yeah.
For prayer.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, we're going to have a prayer for just a minute. So kind of hang on for just a minute, and then we'll go.
Okay. Bishop Davis, would you offer this?
Yeah, I think we're here. So, here we go, guys.
Hey, what are you doing up there? Yeah, why don't we bring it?
Hey Marty, turn around and show me your face.
You know who I heard raise that the most, of course, was Gail. I can't remember the last name, but the county public works director. Gail, who spoke at the, press conference. She's the one that I think can give you more definitive answers. We're working next door and trying to wheelbarrow it.
For volunteering.
Might be able to get a metalsmith stuff. Yeah, I have one back right there.
Makes me think of that story that one of the general authorities told us.